What is Zowie pinging?
Zowie. So, Zhao, if I am correct, has a dark past a little bit?
Well, he's been around, like, yeah, he just likes to impersonate people. We had a talk, of course. He was clapped from the last tournament by me. Actually, wasted a lot of my time. Probably spent like 6 hours on him alone, just because he decided to play with 2 accounts. But, you know, I mean, he's been pretty reasonable right now, so I don't know if it's good or bad that we're making him do the work now. He has to cast the games now.
Flip the tables on him, yeah.
I hope he isn't doing any shady stuff in the background, you know, leaking to some teams. But yeah, I mean, he's part of the community, right? It's just like always, you have to kind of. You have to punish the naughty people like sheep, and you also have to keep them, right? Everybody needs to get along, otherwise, you know, they're high caliber players. To me, it's like I'm also going to be more of opposition side. I want the less bans. I want people more to play and enjoy the game because, you know, essentially free testing side. I think a player is also, when you play this game, especially if you play like hours and hours every day, you're just like a contributor to the game to some form, right? So maybe the bar developers think that they're like all angry, toxic players, but, you know.
Well, I'm kind
of
of.
when some long-term player gets like permabanned and then stuff, right?
Okay, they're resigning. They don't want to start. There's something wrong? No, vote failed. Okay.
Maybe they didn't wait for him. I don't know. Everybody's chilling, so looks good.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. There was a flash of a vote there. So. Yeah. Blue player facing red player nicely, mirroring High Gain and Narnuk.
Yeah, a position's a little bit different. I mean, there is classic 3 positions. I mean, classic 4 positions. Yeah, the only
LDM is going
difference
really offensively. Yeah, he's already on top of there. So.
Air position versus the hill position. That's the big change. Let's see who they. I think the middle position is a little bit better, to be fair. I think the air doesn't have a much impact, but you get the shurikens, and shuriken is a good unit. It's just that, well.
Yeah, but we see that LDM has now built this mix on the 10 for close to 2 minutes, and there's still no attempt at that mix on the other side.
It's just metal. It's just metal.
It's
right?
just
and
metal. That is the most important thing. What the hell?
No, metal. I mean, the team starts with 5,000 metal. You don't have energy. Is what do you think is more harder to spend, 5,000 metal or 5,000 energy? At the start, you have so much metal as a team.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking. No biggie.
And the actual metric I think of who wins is energy used. To be fair, you want to build as much energy and use as much energy. Metal is just currency. It's like saying, okay, like the money is really good. Yeah, money is really good, but you want like assets, right? It's not like the paper doesn't make you, right? You can.
You want that passive income coming as well, yeah.
Because when you hear the whole team's overflowing metal, right? It's either you're in a really good situation or a really bad situation, right? So it's
can be one or two, yeah.
Yeah. Like it's like saying money is really good when you're like on a deserted island and maybe as a fire thing.
Well, money is good if you can spend it, right? It's quite a few situations in Bar that I had, quite rich, but yeah, I don't have the lab, I don't have the
Bar has
VP
a lot
to
of
get
win
it.
conditions. Sometimes, you know, you could go for commander snipes and you could go for crippling energy production, right? In 1v1, that's really common. You just like kill all the windmills and he could have all the mixes in the world, but you know, he will never catch you in energy, so you just have like dead metal, right? And there's also ways to avoid this, right? You make more thugs instead of like the grunts or whatever.
Yeah. You can see in the north it's heating up a little bit. Chisato not that far up yet, but Daywalker is walking quite far, using shurikens as well.
Daywalker is one of the original guys who actually kind of made one of the forks of the first version of this mod, I think in 2004. He was the one who copied some files and made a new mod version, which is like the really old version of Bar.
Daywalker, nicely walking on Rosetta here.
Yeah.
A little bit of zooming action here for you guys. How many are there actually? Noticed that LDM has about 70 or 80. I haven't seen the main channel. Is it doing well? I hope it is.
I think it was through 320, to be fair. Like a lot.
Yeah, this is the
Zhao
final,
has
so
been
it's
really good addition, right? We always lacked really smart, casters because they're playing.
honestly, I haven't heard anything. I haven't listened to the VOD of anybody else. I've been just so focused on getting so
Oh,
much shit
yourself
done.
going, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's
no,
good.
not
You
just
could
for
watch the other
myself.
part, right? If you enjoyed the seventh thing, then tomorrow, like people.
Well,
Like,
actually, not for myself. I want to announce it a little bit later, but I'm gonna focus a little bit more on the main channel, actually.
yeah.
I'm not gonna be streaming that much. I think I'm gonna focus on getting
No, I
some
mean, as in
content
sense,
on.
you could watch the main event from the other stream, right? You still have you haven't watched the stream, so you have like if
Yeah, I
you like
still
car,
have a
you
lot
can
of to watch.
rewatch the tournament
Yeah.
as it was casted in the mainstream, right? So
Yeah,
same as me. I
that's the
also
nice
will.
thing about it. There's a lot of content coming out of this tournament.
Yeah.
It's really popular, and there's a lot of
Mhm.
content creators that are jumping on it and making YouTube videos about it, and myself included. So yeah, indeed, I do have a few days, maybe even more, of work of sifting through all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Austin, I mean, Zhao was the highest rated player when he played against with his alter ego. He was reached 60. Him and Ragnar were like for a long time the big contenders as who's the
Oh
best
really?
8v8 team player rating wise.
Okay. Okay.
Both reached 60. Yeah, the only one who has been able to challenge it is Austin right now, sitting at 57. But that's not 60. But
We are at
yeah.
403 at the main channel, dude. 403. If you add LDM to that, it's
That's massive.
74.
That's good numbers. I'm really
And
happy.
I don't
Hope
follow
he,
Zhao. I think is he actually streaming as well? Yeah.
no, he tries recently. Yeah, I think he's been getting back. I mean, he had a 6-month ban, right? So from the game.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's a little bit maybe washed, but
No, I think he's just co-hosting. It's 3 of us streaming right now. Well, the tournament. Me, LDM, and Volshak on the main. But still, like that's close to 500 people right now watching this tournament, dude. Live. 500 guys. Think something to be proud of, man.
well, it is grand finals after all. Actually, and it's approaching like the way where if DBS has this game, then they are the champions. So.
Yeah, it's getting close to being over, maybe even. Yeah. Well, I still hope Pro gets to equalize and we get one more game.
Oh yeah, of course. Let's go. 5 games. Let's go.
Hmm. I'm just keeping my eye on the Discord as well to make sure I'm not missing anybody who is suggesting to join us. No, not at the moment. Okay. Cool. Let's keep our attention to the game. Chisato in the north being met by Teddy a little bit more further down. He is going straight for the middle now. Nope. Commander stopping. Come on, Chisato, keep moving. Let's go.
Chisato's too busy building Boom J on his side. Really, really important. One of the easiest energy sources.
Yeah. 7 seconds and he has it up. How do you like the new particles or the effects? I noticed quite a few players looking at the units and stuff, and yeah, everything looks a bit more shiny, right? LSR?
Yeah. I'm talking to the Indo. He's saying if I'm okay with the 3rd place.
If what? If you're okay with what?
If are we like happy with the 3rd place? He said, are we sad? So yeah.
Can you ask him to join us, maybe, IDC?
I think he's on the phone. Yeah, I'll ask him. He's on the phone.
He can join on phone if he wants for a few minutes.
I mean, I don't know the password, so you like as well. I'm the.
I can send him the password, no problem.
Phone, yeah. Yeah, I think he's just he says he can. Okay.
They're upgrading the mexes as well around that Boom Geo. Geo, the eco is going quite nicely up. They're at 200, 300 metal per second at the moment, team-wise. Total metal production, we see a little bit advantage on the red team. Middle heating up, high gain and Ragnarok. A lot of tugs there, a lot of T1 tanks. Armada versus Armada as well. But it's vehicles versus bots. High gain looking to sneak by Ragnarok's line, but is getting denied for now. A lot of metal on the floor. X-Factor Live and Mighty Sheep are just building walls. They're building walls. Yep. Both of them. Looks like Florio is going... No, Teddy is going to the air. Florio has already gone aerial. But no shurikens there yet. He's making bombers. He's going for an early bombing run, Florio. Well, early. It's 11 minutes in, so it's not that early. But still. On the other side, there's not much air opposition for him, so yeah, it might be a good... Well, there is anti-air going out now. Teddy has already smelled what is coming at him, and is bringing out some anti-air units. How many bombers does Florio have now? He's up to 5 whirlwinds. And T1 bombers on the Cortex side. A lot of gunfire going on the middle now. Randy and LDM. Teddy right next to him as well.
Yeah, trying to get the rattlesnake going on there right in the middle.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Yes, indeed. He's focusing maybe the mouse or something. No.
To have angered the middle. Hard to tell who's winning right now. It looks like the Don't Ban Sheep team has a little bit more build power, but
the rattlesnake is gone. Even. They're getting through. Randy is getting through there in the middle. Teddy has to retreat. LDM also. They're running.
Not a full collapse though, but yeah, they're gonna get the T2 con and break the first position. Teddy commits his reserves in the form of grunts. But yeah, it looks like Teddy is out of metal, by the way. His T2 lab is like, they've been caught up for like an opportune time. He's trying to go T2 lab, but his T2 lab isn't finished because he just
and he's going down as well. Explodes by a bombing run. Right smack into his middle.
But there's nothing behind it.
Ooh.
Some bombers going for the
Going
Geo.
for the boom Geo, yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Really
Here it comes.
I think it's gonna die. Yep.
Oh!
There it goes.
There it goes, yep. Juicy. Look at the metal in the middle. Yeah. It's not over yet though. He manages to push them back a bit. They are very aggressive though. Randy and Daywalker in the north side. Florio building up again a little bit of aerial power. He's making new bombers. On the south we have X-Factor Live, still just easily chilling behind his wall. And just upgrading his mixes.
Yeah, that's the most passive line. Nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing happened over there. It's just nice, quiet and easy. He does have quite a bit of a collection of Shellys there.
That's 4,000 metal, might have been another fusion or something. And he's making Shivas for the metal, to be fair, to defeat Ragnarok. The Spybot is trying to chase the Sheldons.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Rattlesnake is eating those 4,000 metal, just like killing. Sheldon's so brittle, right?
Yeah. I like to see them explode. I really hated them in the Passion when I first started playing. bar.
yeah, because
I was
they're
always
able
on.
to go back and in and just,
Yeah,
tickle
indeed,
down.
indeed. Yeah, and
There's nothing that you can
I
stop.
had a preference for Armada, you know, so I didn't. I never played Cortex.
Oh, you didn't play, you didn't know the
No,
weaknesses,
voila.
right?
Yeah,
It's only when you play you think it's, oh my god,
indeed.
it's such a
So
bullshit unit, so much range, it kills
Yeah.
everything, what the fuck? But when you play, you realize, oh my god, it's so expensive, it doesn't deal damage, right? So there's always this change.
Yeah, indeed, indeed, indeed. You saw me doing it to you as well. I had quite a bit of a Sheldons and I was raining on them. Actually, for a moment, I had like close to a 30, and there was like Shivas from the blue player marching by, and I was like, shit, I have to retreat. And I was like, I'm gonna try shoot at him, and they got quite a bit of DPS on them. And then they moved away, and that's actually the moment that I moved in and got through. Because those Shivas went north suddenly for some reason. I don't know why, but they just opened up your front, and that's why I got in. Together with my main neighbor, of course. Oh, such a nice game. I'm gonna remember that for a long time, man.
Yeah, you did good. Just pushed it and didn't seem like you lacked anything.
Well, I did was saved in the middle, like you said. You know, I was in the beginning I was present, but then I lost a lot by a leak or something. I don't know what.
Yeah, the league, the counter attack.
And then I was in the back, like quietly ecoing, and that was made possible by my neighbor who just was defending myself.
Ooh, Ragnarok in trouble here.
Yeah, going in for some degun shots.
Jammer coverage, but now no jammer, no party. I'm gonna
Boom.
be dying. Is this? Will Pro take this? It looks like.
Yeah, they're coming back. They're coming back.
The second
Strong.
bombing run?
Whoa.
Kills everything.
Bam. Boom. Geo as well.
Yeah, in the back. It looks like they're getting initiative. It didn't look that good at the start, but now the Shivas and everything is gonna put so much pressure.
Yeah, Factor
Everything
Alive is
started
going
with
in
Jammer.
hard right now.
Yeah, never stop the Shiva button. And bombing, the bombs are doing really good, right? So
Yeah.
they're gonna
Bombing
lose their
runs.
eco.
Yeah.
But you know, it still can turn to the big feed, but I think Highgain is there with the Resbots trying to essentially eat everything, even if they lose the initial army. You know.
Yep. We can recover them. We can eat the metal. Yeah. Well, part of it anyway.
So many,
There
but,
is Starlights though
EMP blocks,
entering the battlefield. Man, that is big. 4 or 5 of them right now, coming out by Nanook. They will be able to stop those Shivas.
And you can see Austin with the spy bots just perma-standing these Shivas. So again, like they were gonna go and hit multiple times, and you know it takes out the Shiva for so long time.
Yeah,
But
the
I
EMP
think
down again.
Pro Team is doing good. They're bringing their own Starlights, more bulls, and most importantly is they're bringing Resbots, right? Even if you like try to attack and it's not good, you can't leave metal there, right, on the field. You have to kind of sweep it off. Sometimes it's better even to nuke the whole metal field instead of like leaving it to the enemy. That's one of the differences about the boy.
Yeah, indeed, very important, and something that I personally have to do a lot more is not only advance and try to kill the other side, but also while you're advancing, expanding your mixes and yeah, expanding your territory.
Oh yeah, well that's the micro.
I'm
thinking it's
one
just
of the nice
sometimes
things
people
about
throw such a big pile that once you start losing initiative, you just leave, like, let's say it's right now like 22,000 metal there on the floor, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's
quite
massive, right?
It's quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah, and if they res it, it's even more technically value-wise. So you have to know when to, like, when it's a good time to like stop when enemies is trying to get initiative and try to not leave metal. And some people are even smart. Oh, another bombing run.
Yeah.
Doesn't?
Again on Mighty Sheep.
Yeah.
But now they are getting intercepted by some anti-air though. Yeah. But he does get to Geo again for the second time.
Yeah, it's hard game from them. Chisara is able to win only one Aphis going up, but does X Factor it? Yeah, like the Pro Team is pretty all in, to be fair. They've been running on some fusion energy, right? So there is fusions and everything, but Daywalker is not committing any troops, right? So everything is actually pinned in these Shivas and demons, right? They're going really hard. Last Deadman with 2 commanders is trying to degun everything.
He's
And
a little bit
looks
too
like
late.
The middle
on
position is
top.
gonna fall with, well, the Starlights are still trying to hold as hard as they can.
Oh, and LDM loses one commander.
Yeah,
Those
down to the last two
demons.
commanders.
Look at this. Look at them raining fire everywhere. Such a nice unit.
Yeah, Austin going home.
Look at them go. If this doesn't give you like an incentive to play bar, to just use these demons, walk over to the other side and spew those flames all over the place. Lovely, lovely, lovely. They're getting denied though, EMP'd, but yeah.
Yeah, but
High
I think
gain
the
is
push
true.
is too strong. As long as they keep the tabs on the metal, as you see the Resbot army just eating every metal, right? So that's getting
Yep.
funneled back into more army, right? So,
Yep.
and you have to. The one thing they could do is just like right now prepare another bombing run and use this position, the mid hill, right? Literally, like it's so close to the base itself.
Yep.
As you can see, the fighters cannot be really close and cover there on the main hill,
Mm.
as there's AA bots everywhere there.
Yep. Right in the middle, there's a big line on them.
Yeah, Chisato's broke with his one Aphis. He's struggling to even build a single Razorback.
Yeah. It's stalling, yeah, indeed.
And it looked really, really good for the DBS team, but Bro has
Not
been
that
able
long
to
ago,
just
indeed, yeah. Yeah, they come back. Yeah.
snowball and they're getting closer and closer. Still not deciding yet. I haven't seen anything like way too deciding, right? So it looks like, for example, right now, Ragnarok's also been getting some free demon wrecks and whatnot, right? So it's still undecided, but army value is looking critical right now. The pro has so much more metal into actual army
Yeah.
that all they can do is just delay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 67% more. It's quite a big difference, yeah.
Looks like Shiva's and the demon's gonna pivot north a little bit, see where there's maybe not more starlights right there, which means that Chisato is going to get some metal back, and they're trying to actually do like counter attack, right? They cannot leave this push unattended, and man, it's getting closer and closer. To be fair, this might still turn into the feed somehow.
Yeah. It's going back and forth like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, and looks like Extractor Live is actually retreating. He doesn't want to keep running into the grunts right now.
LSR, would you mind taking the helm for a few minutes? I have a phone call.
Oh, for sure.
I'm muted for a few seconds, sorry.
Yeah, looks like Resbots is gonna get 2 demons up, so the situation is gonna actually almost flip. The army value difference isn't that big as well. Starlights might get catched now after. What a rough fight. Yeah, it looks like the metal income is in terms of pro. Really close. Pawns running in for the metal. Gonna try to always get the big mechs immediately in the middle. But yeah, the demons have been resurrected. And Razorback's also here as in action. Yeah, the spy bot's keeping it real. Still a really close game. Preparing the EMP launchers. Ooh, that's a big stun right there on the Narnuk's vehicle lab. Completely shutting it down. For a good 30 minutes. When you started feeling confident, reclaim the actual lab. And then look and try to pivot. Through the middle, and there's no counterattack with Razorbacks and Demons. I think Pro might be worried that their eco is not going to be up, but another day, another bombing run. This time the T2 bombing run is going to try to eliminate the Boom Geo on the north. And there goes another Boom Geo. That's a lot of res demons, to be fair. For the middle. Looks like Hagen tried to do something with the leech, isn't successful, didn't hit anything. Maybe wanted to go for the count. Still a hard fight in the middle, but it looks like Chisaro thinks the fight is a little bit more stable right now. Austin only trying to build more bulwarks. Yeah, hard to tell whether it would be like a big investment. Daywalker has been able to squeeze in some of the Aphis, trying to catch up, but the longer game it goes, maybe Chisaro still makes a game out of it. Energy per second is really even, and the army value is in his favor on the pro, but...
I'm back, but please keep going, LSR. You're going nicely.
Yeah. It looks like this game is starting to stabilize once again. The results is really even.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they really did get off the reclaim, right? So there's a lot of reclaim demons, and even though they like secured the middle position, there was no bombers to exploit it middle after, right? What you want to do is like hit with one, 2, 3, like, you know, maybe push in as hard as you can. Even if you can't, then maybe try to nuke, try to bomb the anti-nuke and then nuke, right? You want to you have to stack the whammies.
Yeah, and don't remember as the eco player to place the anti-stealth building. It's nothing so embarrassing than actually being ahead in the eco and almost about to decide the game, forgetting about that building, and then suddenly there's the stealth unit appearing right next to your Aphis.
Right, you can just walk in here and, you know, actually walk there and then disable the anti-nuke. But yeah, I mean, Chisaro they have an anti-stealth there on the north, right?
Yeah, it's still looking quite even right now if you look at the sliders.
Yeah, it used to be better, and to be fair, like even army value is still same. I mean, Pro did actually invest like a lot of metal in those shrooms, and then, you know, they all kind of fizzled out slowly, and Chisaro has been able to sneak in like one Aphis there and one Aphis there. He's already on a like soon to be 5, right? He's claiming his fusions. He's trying to make it more and more Aphis, so one thing Pro hasn't been doing, right? They haven't reclaimed all their basic solars, right? That's all the metal that's not being used, right? We were kind of diligent.
Another bombing run incoming over here on north side.
Did kill one of the...
Oh, ouchie. Right smack in the middle of Shizato's forward operation.
Oh, that's not gonna be enough bombers. Maybe
no.
He kills all the build power.
Yeah, but the demons in the middle now?
Oh, he should just go for the build power. Oh,
it's 5 demons next to each other. That's a wall of fire, basically. But they have to retreat. There's 2 pulsars denying their advance.
Yeah. Still undecided. X-Factor tries to pivot something. He's gonna see so much spam that he's gonna bring out the catapults. The catapults could be a great addition to the metal. Skirmish a little bit more. Pretty expensive, but do good job versus like the starlights and all the other stuff.
Their range, right? Yeah.
The range, they have pretty good splash. A couple of them stunned.
It's still a demon fight in the middle. 3 now versus 4. No, 2 versus 3. and a few
Yeah,
razors in the
there's a
middle.
lot of factors going there middle, like catapults, EMP
Yeah.
launchers, stack nukes even, no?
One of my
Maybe
favorite
stack
units, the catapults. It's really impressive to see them. Well, the demon is an impressive unit with the flames going everywhere, but the catapult, you know, with all those missiles, look at them go, poo 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 poo, and exploding in, well, and killing quite a bit there. Yeah, I like these catapults, you know.
S multi-launcher rocket.
How is it called? Heavy rocket bots, yeah. Ooh, the only drawback, of course, is their slow rate of fire. But yeah, if you put 2 or 3 or 4 now in play, 5, excuse me, 5. There's 4 demons. Jesus Christ. Pro is flexing there in the middle. And still a lot of T1 there on the other side, looking quite struggling there. Not putting that many T3 in front of the enemy T3 line. There's only 2 Razorbacks here, maybe a demon or 2 in the mix.
Man, the energy to the second is now going in favor of the Sheep's team. It's amazing. Like I know Daywalker has been scaling, but they really need to clear the big hard on fusions. They never like went hard into the eco stuff. So there's something like from the long term play. I know they've been fighting really hard, but Rosetta is not that easy to break as we see.
Break what?
Well, break in the middle, right? It seems that the Chisato is actually able to get more and more advanced fusions up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he already has like
long time, it's gonna be a little bit of a issue
6
for
of them, and one. The Cortex ones. He's mixing it up a little bit, but looks like he's preferring the looks of the Armada.
Yeah, because at one point, the more you have them.
Which one do you prefer? Which looks better to you, the Armada Aphis or the Cortex Aphis?
I think the core is better.
The core?
Because it has more. Yeah, it can survive a nuke as well.
Ah, okay.
Whoa,
whoa, big ass bombing run in the middle now. Woo, that's a lot of bombers. Jesus. But they don't get to go back to the base. Enough AA. Denied? Whoa.
Yeah,
okay.
This is slowly starting to pivot
into a rag race. Is anybody building a Ragnarok already?
Yeah, well.
31 minutes. That's quite the time about thinking about that, I think. Or maybe something else they're cooking up to end the game? Doesn't look like either side is getting through the line. The front line.
It looks like X Factor giving some demons and catapults to the north. They're gonna try to break something in the north. Oh, Chisato starting Ragnarok. The LOL cannon.
Here it is. He has it up in 27 minutes. No, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Oh my, that's fast. 2 minutes, I think he can manage. They are on a timer, the other side. Are they building shields? No. Center, no shields. North side, no shields.
What you really need is
South side, no
launchers.
shields.
Randy had some EMP launchers, but all of them got tacknewed by Narnia.
Yeah, and he's actually EMPing down the tier 3 lap on the other side. Nice shot there. He actually managed to deny X Factor's production of tier 3
Wait,
from
from which? Oh, that's from Austin's position, I see. Yeah.
A lol cannon timer. It's at 23%, 24%. A quarter done? 25%, yeah. I don't think this will take very long. 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe? I don't know if it's gonna be game ending, but good chance that it's gonna be actually. I don't see any shields yet being built, no. It's free game for that lol cannon. I hope nobody is watching the stream, because in 5 minutes they will be hearing us saying us lol cannon, lol cannon, lol cannon like 5 times, and I'm sure they will be reaching to the constructor units and starting to build those fucking shield.
Yeah.
Watch me do this, you're gonna go to bed? No problem, man. Thanks for joining the stream, and have a very nice day.
Man, this game's so close.
Yeah, I'm thinking about if this goes on to the last game, to send the viewers maybe to the main channel, the few that I have, and yeah, enjoy Volshok's cast, because I haven't seen anything of him yet this tournament, you know. I have been casting myself, and I couldn't find his VOD until this morning.
Yeah,
I think Randy
I have a
posted it.
suspicion this might be the last game, right? The result is what?
2-1 is at the moment, yeah. If DBS scores a point, it's GG.
It's GG's, and they're the champions, which is
Yeah.
like amazing that they're able to claw back after losing like so many times to pro already. They're able to suddenly muster there in the grand finals and do this. Because it looks
it's
like
not
they're
over
gonna get
yet,
a level
right?
up,
It's not over, right? I mean, the eco,
yeah,
it's a little bit advantage to the red side, I think.
they're trying to get the low.
But the
cannon
army
of their
value
own.
difference, the army value
There's,
difference on the
low
blue side.
cannon started right here, but they have to really pivot their resources. They have to pile their resources. They might actually.
48 seconds on the rack, 45 seconds on the rack. Yeah, he's struggling a little bit.
It's also
He's
going to be about
must
who is going to get to where eco, right? Where did they scout it? Because, to be fair, if you look at the Daywalkers, Aphuses, they're all in the separate locations, right? So...
Yeah, that's also a lol cannon being built by the other side at 25%, 26%. But the other side is at 81%. It looks like Shisato is going to win the race to the lol cannon.
Yeah,
the Ragnarok!
Right, but all Pro has to do is hit one Aphis stack, and then they disable everything. They disable literally, if they kill those Aphises, they disable everything. While Chisato has to hit all of the 5-6 positions. I don't think Chisato even knows where the Aphises are. Yeah, he doesn't even know where the eco is, right?
I'll check his player view. No, he doesn't have much information on the back.
Yeah,
Only
so
a little bit about purple.
Aim, right? So he might fire at multiple places, maybe try the lab. So
try his luck, yeah.
And you have to remember that
it is done.
Like a lot.
It is turning.
Costs,
it is turning.
It costs like.
It's firing.
Costs like 800 metal per second to fire.
Straight at Daywalker. Oh. Well, it did one shot and then stopped. Oh, there it goes again. Yeah, it's going for Daywalker.
Oh man, this is gonna be a close. And 74.
How is the other? Yeah, 76%.
Half minute till Pro's low cannon goes up, yeah?
Will DBS decide to game with a low cannon with a Ragnarok? He switched targets. He's now going for the middle base. The other Ragnarok that's being built has been nuked down, AMP'd down as well. And now he's getting damage. It looks like Chisato's low cannon is game deciding. Maybe all these demons rushing in to the position will make a difference.
Oh. So close. Oh, he's firing, he's indirectly hitting the low cannon. This is so unlucky. 96%, it just gets left. He's thinking there's some eco right there. Oh no, he's gonna deny the... Look at the...
They're coming, they're coming. The demons are moving in. Chisato has to be careful now.
Look at the pro low cannon. It's on 96%.
Yeah, just standing there, EMP down. Not being built anymore even, decaying now. But look at the demons in the north side. Chisato is under a heavy fire right now. Look at this. Oh my god, what the hell is happening?
This is insanity.
This is insane!
They're getting there.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is beyond all reason. The Ragnarok actually being repaired. Actually aiming down now and building those, nuking those. Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Lol cannon turning again, looking for new targets, but they finally made some shields, and that's enough shields to stop. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7 being built. Yeah.
Still gonna hit some of the build power. Ooh. Looks like Lost Deadman is getting
Ooh.
some scouts in, by the way.
Some of the willpower? That's quite a bit of willpower right there. But
Yeah,
he is
willpower
aiming blindly.
situation
Yeah,
is
you
really
can
bad.
see he's just clicking on the map on blind spots, hoping to hit something. If he
Oh,
had
the Bombers
some
is gonna
eco.
try to come in and shut down the willpower.
Yeah, but imagine the difference.
They right now spot the lol cannon. I think the lol cannon is getting denied now.
Yeah. Bombers are going in. But a
Ooh,
lot of anti-air.
unsuccessful.
Nope. Denied. Yep. Bombers down.
Oh, they're now gonna hit to the lol cannon. I think this is over for Pro if they deny this. It's gonna literally be 99%. 99% it's gonna be denied now. If only they
35.
made shields earlier.
Yeah, indeed. 99%.
Or just had more build power. All they needed is a little bit more build power at the time. Because Chisato didn't even know that there's lol cannon right there, right? I don't know if it would matter with like the EMP. It would like, it still would get EMP'd the moment it's shot, right? But this is insane. That's literally, they put 4%, 3%.
And there it
just
goes.
denied into the void, the 60,000 metal, right?
Cool. And it keeps on firing away. It keeps on raining hell and destruction on the other side. The Ragnarok, the game-ending unit here. Nicely being displayed by Shisato, one of the best players in this game as well.
I think we have the champions. Randy calls GG's, and
Yep.
that's gonna seal this.
Congratulations to DBS again for the second time, the champions of the Omega series, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Congratulations. GG's. GG's.